6:30. I need to be sitting down doing some school stuff. And yeah, school stuff, house stuff, that's just what it is. Let me say this. What I was saying in the last live, which my mom called, so I just deleted it. It was only like 2 minutes long. Is my health. I've been going through stuff. If you guys do not know, I have thyroid issues. I say thyroid disease, but I don't really want to diagnose myself with a disease. I just have issues, and I've had issues, flare-ups, all of my life. And thyroid's connected to this area here. So sometimes there'll be like a little nodule here. So people be like, oh, you have an Adam's apple. I'll just have like a thing here. And that is when my thyroids are swollen and there's a lot going on. It takes steroids, it takes a lot of medications. It also affects your hormones. So my acne is really, really bad. I've gone on here with YouTube with you guys going back and forth about it. It is what it is. Some people are blessed and some people just have things they have to go through. But let's just go at it. Yes, Greg. I love that. You always point out that you are first. Okay. I love that. Definitely. All the time. Shout out. We say thank you for being the number one supporter. Well, I'll say top because I have a lot of supporters. So I want to single anybody out. I appreciate y'all all together inclusively. Hey baby. See, there's another supporter. I'm happy my real supporters are in here because I really need to make a serious announcement about my channel and what's going to happen moving forward. So I explained to you guys about my health, and I really realized that it's important for me to kind of like focus on that now. So I do want to start going back to my working out that I used to do. I would like to invite you guys on that journey. So I will be making shorts, not full-on videos. I've seen different styles of videos, like they'll be doing like what is it called, like a vlog, but they'll make it like literally 5 minutes long. So editing, kind of just making it short, doing voiceover, stuff like that. I'm trying to get into it. Y'all know I'm old. So I'm just trying to get into whatever this new thing is and try to keep up with the Joneses. But I do want to post more videos on my channel, and I do want to not go live so much. I'll be honest. See, I was going through depression too. I'm about to say, that's the whole point of getting the announcements. I'll be honest, when I go live, just people be like so just disrespectful sometimes, and it's like everybody's going through stuff. And I used to get offended. Then for the people that OG watch, I used to pop off. Then I used to like joke and play, and you just become numb to it, and you just start laughing with it. But then after a while, it just starts to like weigh on, especially when you're already in like the not like the best state of mind. So I want to get my watch hours. I want to stay consistent on YouTube because nobody's going to run me away from this. I believe this will be some residual income, passive income, maybe in the next year or two. We don't know how the economy is going, but at least I can say by next year, I know I'll be monetized. So, and even if it only brings like $200 to $400, extra a month, that's bills. Okay. Let's be clear. Okay. Let's be clear. Okay. So anyways, all of that being said, I want to be consistent on. I also want to do, I know people are asking me about like makeup stuff, so I do want to do makeup videos. Right now I have not obviously done a lot because like I said, I'm having a really, really bad flare up. I go to a dermatologist. Well, I just got a referral to a dermatologist. I also go to my OBGYN, my fertility specialist, all of those people. They're just trying to figure out what exactly is going on with my hormone levels, with my thyroids, with my uterus, with my fallopian tubes, with everything. The bigger issue is if I am going to have a hysterectomy, like need to get my uterus, whatever, all the way taken out, which at 30, I'll be 35 in December. Nobody really wants to do that. I still would like to give birth, but if it makes hormonally me kind of stable a little bit, I would like to do that. Also on type of like the thyroid stuff, like because it is attached to your hormones, when I'm going through stuff on top of like my thyroid's acting up, like I get really depressed. Like I get into the worst. It's hard. Like, and some people are like, get over it. But it's like when there's something medically, like, I understand mentally going to and get diagnoses and stuff like that. But this is something where even with me getting diagnosed, diagnosed, physically my body is doing something that I can't control. And this is crazy because I pride myself into control, and I beat myself up about it because I'm like, I hate that I feel this way, and I start to feel like, you know, girl, get up, there's other people who are doing stuff, and I just beat myself up on top of feeling the way that I'm feeling. And I talked to my doctor today, and she was like, you have to understand, like, this is your body, you know what I mean? This is part of the story that your body is allowing you to tell right now. And the more that you come down on your body and what it's going through, the more it is going to make you feel some type of. And so that was good for me to hear. And she's like, you know, we're going to find the best solutions, and, you know, you have support. But it was just good for me to hear because I like to beat myself up. I'm like, girl, like, get out of it. Like, because I'm high vibrational. I'm happy. Like, I don't want to come on here crying. If you guys don't like on here crying every other week, just boo-hooing, like, even like my personality. And granted, I know there's a lot of stuff going on energetically. I'm into the spirits and the energies and stuff. So I know that there's just heaviness, but it's like, I can't explain it. Like, when I drink enough water, I can drink like maybe close to a gallon of water, and I'm flushing my system out, flushing out my thyroid, doing everything that I do. And I feel like almost 10 times emotionally lighter. But then it's like when I'm dehydrated, obviously, because your body needs water, it takes me so far down. And then with your thyroids too, your metabolism is affected. So sometimes like I need to eat, but like my body processing food literally physically makes me sick because my thyroids are like out of whack. And again, you can tell once I get like even here, I don't know, look again, Adam's apple, she's a guy, but literally you can tell when it starts to flip up. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. I don't feel my best. And I mean, of course it's life and there's things that I can do, but the options that I've been presented right now and just how it makes me feel, like I hate it. I hate myself. I hate my body, and boohoo, blah, 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 whatever. Anyways, moving on from that. Let me read the comments. Thank you guys. Yes, I do have an Instagram. I have to be more diligent in putting like all my stuff in the description, but I'll be honest, love. Trying to talk to other people, that's the whole point of me trying to get the announcement together. Like, I just am in the place where I have to get myself mentally together. Like, that's like I just know how I feel. Like, even the things that I'm saying, like, I don't want to be here. Like, you can be like the word, you know, yourself, but do it subtly. And there's people who do it in a subtle way, or they start to drop signs in a subtle way. And I don't even want to put that stuff in the energy or put that stuff in the atmosphere because I was somebody that used to harm myself. I don't want to put that in the energy, you know, because again, I'm not there. It's just the way my body is. Me, again, like I said, water, I'll be honest, I don't drink enough. Like, I can't even blame nobody else. It's like, girl, you are grown. You're 34 years old. You need to drink some goddamn water. But I don't. Like, I just be, y'all, I got Arizona right here. You know what I'm saying? But either way, that's the situation with that. But I say that to say that I want to take you guys on my health journey. I really do want to do workouts. I really want to do meditations. I want to get up in the morning and I want to make it a thing. The reason why I'm bringing it to you guys is because how I'm doing social media right now, it's just all over the place. It's just like, I don't, like, people are like, hey, what do you do? Like, I don't know, breathe. Like, I don't really know what we're doing here on this channel. And it's not a bad thing. I'm just growing. I didn't even think I was going to grow as quickly as I did. But either way, because I want this all to be in one video, I would like to kind of figure out what I want to do on this channel. So I want to do that. I do makeup videos, hair videos, but again, with my skin, everything else, all of big time. And that's pretty much just my point. Like, I want to upgrade. I feel like this is the year of upgrading. I feel like this is the year of like literally changing my life, changing my perspective on life, like doing my real big one. And so I want to take full advantage of that. With that being said, I really need to like focus on studying because like I really want to be a black girl in tech. And so that is the goal, that is the objective, and that's what I need to do. Sometimes I find myself running away from it. And I'll be honest, I had somebody, oh, I wish I could remember who it was, because they were right on the money. I was talking about taking, I'm like, I don't know any of the basics. I don't know anything. So for right now, I'm like, let me just go ahead and go back to the basics and I'll go ahead and do my CompTIA A plus certification, and I'll do it instead of trying to just jump to the network, because network is like 103 and I need to be doing 101. Like, I haven't learned anything about the basics. So that is also what I need to do, and making like a serious schedule about it, like sitting down and like setting up a schedule, because I've been procrastinating, you know, and also everything that's been going on, like I just haven't had the motivation. So like in these moments and times where I feel like I am motivated, like I want to take the most and out of the situation. Also, and lastly, I've gone through some stuff in my relationship. Mind you, the reason why I'm coming live is because I'm like uploading a whole video. It was like over an hour long, which would have been great for some watch time. But whatever the case is, it's not uploading. And YouTube already said that there's some stuff going on, which, okay, but it's just kind of in the way right now. Anyways, long story short, my it's not necessary to talk about, and I know people are like, you know, you should keep personal business to yourself and yada yada yada, but this is almost like a coming out moment for me. I have been in the relationship with the wrong person for the last 5 years, and this person has triggered me in the worst ways. Made me feel insecure about myself, made me feel insecure about how I look, made me feel insecure about even the race that I am, me being a black. Just made me feel very insecure all the way around, and destroyed my confidence. And then of course we have a baby, so you make me go broke because now I'm taking care of everything on my own. I say all this to say that it was a lot this year trying to convince myself that I deserve better, but I'm happy that we finally, me, myself, and I, come to an agreement that you deserve better. Like, and I want to put this out here because of course there are other people that might benefit from hearing it, but more so, like, I want to check back in a year, because I know that wherever I'm going and whatever God's going to bless me with is like 10 times greater. God has something way better for me. But do not ever compromise yourself in a relationship. You do it once, you'll do it again. You do it twice, you'll make it a lifetime. Find somebody who you don't have to compromise with. And Eartha can't say it the best. Like, I'm not compromising with you. Find someone that you can be authentically 100% yourself, and they can be authentic 100% themselves. When you start having to compromise and do all this other stuff, and what I don't want people to take away is, oh, you don't compromise. Working together is one thing. Having synergy, creating, us working to create something, that's one thing. But if I really like steak dinner and you really just don't like going out to eat, well, I guess I'll just not have steak dinner, and maybe we can just do a pizza night. Well, the counter can be, well, at least you're eating. At least it's dinner. At least it's at night. But if steak dinner is really what I want, why do I have to compromise with it? When you start to compromise in relationships, y'all, you only set yourself up to get the shorter end of the stick every single time. Relationship isn't about compromise. Relationship is about fitting the pieces together. You being the whole piece of you, them being the whole piece of them, and then it snaps together. A puzzle doesn't compromise. Well, this piece doesn't really fit, so, but it's okay. You know, if you just smash it down. Y'all ever see one of them kids when they doing the puzzles and they're just trying to make the boom, boom, boom. I mean, we can compromise. It look okay, but that's not where the piece is. When you actually have pieces to that fit, there is no compromising. You know, it's a 50-50, which I do believe 50-50, but some days it's not going to be 50-50. Some days it's going to be 30-70. That's a whole nother conversation. But what I'm talking about is in dating, when you start using words compromise, and you know, they have to understand, if you're dealing with me, you have to conversations in relationships. And we're so conditioned to hear it and like, oh, okay, that's fine. That is a very controlling statement. You telling me if I'm dealing with you, you have to understand that I like this. Excuse me. I don't have to do anything. And you saying that makes me feel like this is for you. you will put over our relationship. And if I do have any opposition against it, you're already so oppositional on the state. I can't even get past anything that you're saying. I say all this to say, to educate the young people, because, you know, Auntie Ray being 35 years old, there is no such thing as compromising in a genuine, loving, divine relationship. I shouldn't have to compromise. Okay. Now, there's a such thing as sacrifice when you love someone. There's a such thing, again, as taking turns. Night will do you, the next night will do me. One night we'll do this, the next night we'll do this. But compromising your heart, compromising your, and I really hope y'all get my point. Don't compromise in a relationship. And that has been my lesson. Every single time I have gone back to my situation, I find myself compromising. And I find myself making myself smaller and smaller and smaller, because I will compromise. And sure, that person may be compromising for me. But again, if I'm already coming into this situation feeling broken or feeling this, my compromising and how much I'm willing to compromise against your compromising and how much you're willing to compromise probably will supersede, out, down, out, have nothing. You know what I mean? So again, only the real will be able to relate. I don't want to compromise anymore. I don't want to give broken pieces of myself. Like, we can hang out, but I have to sit down and be demure. Like, if I want to turn up and be dancing and popping this thing and throwing it in a circle and just turned up and having a good time, if I'm not dangerous, if I'm not hurting nobody, I should be able to do that. If I want to go out and I want to eat dessert before dinner, you know, well, that's relationships. If I want to go to bed, you know, at this time, and I don't want to lay on this side of the bed, because I like this person, I'm willing to say that I'll outgrow this and maybe I can step into this. But child, let me tell y'all, compromisation in the relation, okay, no, not doing it no more. So this video, which again, I'm uploading another video, was a whole hour long, just breaking down everything, and I'm just about to delete it because it's not that important. From the rooter to the tutor, okay, I'm changing my life. No more excuses, no more making, you know, choices that are going to damage me in the long run. No more going back and forth in relationships, friendships that are just not for me. And yeah, I can't for the rest of this year blame anybody else but myself. So we tightening up. I want to, as far as going live, like I said, I just want to kind of take a break. People are so mean. Like, because I mean, I'm tired of getting beat up like every single day. And the thing about it is, because I haven't reached my certain amount of subscribers, like, or maybe that's just how lives work, but when you run the live back, people don't even see the comments. So it's like you guys see in the videos like me randomly spazzing out or me randomly saying some weird shit, but in truth it's because there's people in the comments that are being so fucking rude. It's like, I mean, you don't even know what people are going through. Like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out 35, I'm going to get a hysterectomy, get my uterus taken out, and never have kids ever again because of my body and what's going on with me. And people are over here calling me the worst type of names, or, you know, saying weird stuff. Or if I want to do readings, which is another thing, I like doing readings. I want to do that, but I'm going to do it on another channel because I'm not playing with y'all no more. Or if I want to do something, like, I'm getting beat up. Like, I'm not out here trying to, you know, turn the little girls into prostitutes, you know what I'm saying? Or turn young men into drug dealers. You know, I'm just trying to live life. I'm just trying to uplift the next person. And I just get beat up and dragged. And not just me. There's a lot of YouTubers and stuff. It ain't a woe is me story. Trust me, my hands up. It's just sad. It just makes me feel like, dang, like, this is what the world is coming to. People can't even just genuinely be happy. Like, this is my outlet. This is saving me from not wanting to hurt myself or harm myself. And people just are so disparaging. It's like, okay, cool, but you're not going to run me off. I'm just going to have to tighten up. So yeah, I'm going to do some cute little videos. I don't know when. I do need to study. I need to study because I want to be a black girl in tech. And I can't really, like I said, fault anybody else for not getting to it, because I decided to sit here and cry about this, is that, and the third, and I can't go to school because FAFSA owed, you know, I owe FAFSA, I owe stuff, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, all of that's cute, mama. Real cute. But there's other ways for you to go get it. Hustling, that's hustling. I've met life. And so, yeah, this is no different. Get in your bag. Like, get in your bag. Let these niggas get in their chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, make a 0 into 100. You feel me? And yeah, let's do it.